Host Port City Ace, and today on Philly Fan Sports, we're going to go over the Week 15 schedule. We're going to also talk about the NFL rankings, top 10, and we're going to go over the NFL MVP odds as well. All right, but first, let's get to our sponsor for today. I Am King. All right, I Am King is our sponsor for this episode. So hey, please check out the actual description if you want you a I Am King affirmation book. It's a journal as well. All right. So thank you to our sponsors. I Am King, and yeah, let's go.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Week 15, we're going to start with the Thursday night game, 49ers versus Seattle. I'm actually going to take the 49ers. I like their quarterback, Purdy. He is a little bit more of an athletic version of Jimmy G to me personally, just from what I've looked at, what I've seen in him. They ran the same exact offense. And Seattle is just coming off of a loss to Carolina as well. So I'm going to take the 49ers in that game. This week we also have some Saturday games. We have 3 Saturday games. The first one we have the Colts versus the Vikings. I am going to take the Vikings. I know last week they lost as well, but I'm not high on the Vikings at this current moment. But yeah, the Vikings lost last week, but I'm going to take them this week. We have the Ravens versus the Browns. I'm going to take the Browns. I'm going to take the Browns over the Ravens this week. Deshaun Watson's kind of coming back. The team's still kind of looking a little sputtery, a little bit. But Lamar Jackson, he's still hurt, and I'm not exactly sure with Hundley how he's going to look out there against the Browns. So I'm going to actually take the Browns. All right. Dolphins versus Bills. The Dolphins are going to Buffalo. I'm going to take Buffalo. I think it's going to be a little bit too chilly for them. And Tua's coming off that bad game against the Chargers as well. So I'm going to go and take the Bills over the Dolphins for that game. All right. So now we get to the Sunday games. All right. So first Sunday game is Falcons versus Saints. I'm going to go with the Falcons. Yeah, I'm going to take the Falcons this week over the Saints. Then we have the Lions versus the Jets. The Lions is coming off of a win, but I am going to take the Jets. The Lions really is a sneaky good team. I know the record don't say it. I know everyone's looking at me like, huh? The Lions, good team. Yes, the Lions, they're a good team. Trust me, but they just have been coming short in some instances in some majority of the games, right? That's why they have the record that they have. But they've literally been fighting in every game that they've had. But I'm going to take the Jets in this one, even though I think that Flacco is actually going to be the starter, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm taking the Jets. All right. We have the Steelers versus the Panthers. I'm going to take the Panthers over the Steelers in that game. Pickett, I think that he's going to be out, if I'm not mistaken. And Sam Darnold is back for the Panthers, so I'm actually going to take the Panthers. All right. So let's go to the Cowboys. Boo! Versus the Jags. I think this game is going to be a lot better than a lot of people think it's going to be. I think it's actually going to be another kind of close game for the Cowboys because they're just coming off of a victory against the Texans, which the Texans should have won, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm going to take the Cowboys over the Jags in this one. We have the Chiefs versus Texans. I'm going to take Kansas City. We have Cards versus Broncos. No Russ. Even if they had Russ, I'm still taking the Cardinals. We got the Pats versus the Raiders. I am going to take the Raiders over the Patriots. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm going to take the Raiders. All right. We have Titans versus the Chargers. I'm going to take the Titans to beat the Chargers. We have Bengals versus Bucks. I think Brady's going to take another loss this week from Joe Burrow. We have the Giants versus Washington. I am going to take Washington. All right, this is going to be a really good game for Washington, I believe. We have the Rams versus Packers. I'm going to take the Packers over the Rams this week. And, well, I'm sorry, that's a Monday night game. And, of course, our game, the Eagles, right? We have the Bears this week, the most important game of the week for all Eagles fans. I'm going to take the Eagles over the Bears 31-17. 31-17. So basically, I'm saying that we're going to win by 2 touchdowns. I think it's going to be a really good game. I think that our defense is going to come to play. We have a scrambling quarterback. I think that we last game we sent a lot more blitzes than what we usually do. So I think that this is going to be a really good game for our defense, and I think our offense will really kind of move and do what they do because the Bears haven't been getting a whole lot of pressure on quarterbacks. And we can also run the ball as well. So I think 31-17 is the score. All right. So mark it down. And that's, like I said, the scores of this week. And let's move on to power rankings. All right. Number 10 I have is Seattle. Seattle Seahawks. I have Seattle with the number 10 team as of right now. Number 9, even though they're just coming off of a loss, I think that they're better than the game that they just played. But they shouldn't have looked this way, but I'm going to put them as the number 9 team, the Miami Dolphins. All right? Miami Dolphins is my number 9 team. I have the Ravens, number 8. I have the Vikings, number 7. Joe Burrow and the Bengals, number 6. I have Dallas, number 5. 49ers, number 4. Kansas City, number 3. Bills, number 2. And guess who's number 1? Take a guess. The Eagles. I feel like we're the number 1 team. Not just the fact of how we're playing, right? Offensively, we're playing good. Defensively, we're playing good. We can beat you however you want us to beat you in regards to running the ball. If you want to put, have 4 in the secondary. If you want to keep both safeties up, we're going to run down your throat. If you want to bring a safety down, we can throw it over the top of your head. If we want to, we can do a power running game. We can do a finesse game. We can do a screen game. We can go to the tight end. Whatever you want to do and however you want to get it done, that's how we can give it to you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we're the best team, hands down. But the national media don't want to, agree with me. But, hey, it is what it is. That's why this is Philly Fan Sports. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to just tell you what I believe, what I think. But that's what I think. All right? So, in the comments, you guys literally tell me who your top 10 is. If you guys got the Texans number 1, I don't know why you would. But put it in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? I really like to see what other people are thinking and how they assess the NFL and the teams. All right. So that's really it for our top 10 rankings. And now let's go to our NFL MVP rankings. All right. So let's go to our NFL MVP odds. All right. So the NFL MVP odds bets, sports bet MVP odds. Okay. So right now they have Josh Allen as number 4 with a plus 1,200. All right. So they have him number 4. They have Joe Burrow as plus 500. They have Patrick Mahomes at plus 200. Okay, and they have Jalen Hurts as minus 110. So they believe Jalen Hurts is going to win. That's as of right now. Okay, this is still, we still got a couple more weeks left. But as of right now, Sportsbet is saying that they have Jalen Hurts ranked as the number 1 possible winner at this current moment to win the MVP, which is great, which I believe that he is MVP. A lot of people still saying Patrick Mahomes. A lot of people still saying Josh Allen. A lot of people still saying Joe Burrow. So please put it in the comments who you believe is the actual MVP. And to be honest with you, my personal opinion, I feel like they just need to have just a quarterback award because MVP, I know quarterback, of course, is the most they touch the ball, of course, more than everybody else. And if you don't have a quarterback, you can't win the game. I understand that, but there's still a lot of great players out there, man. It's the year before Cooper Kupp had a crazy year. The year before that, Derrick Henry had a great year. You know what I'm saying? Like the other players aren't being rewarded because, of course, it's already a skewed situation with the quarterbacks, and everything else. So that's just how I feel. So also, like I said, in the comments, put down, who you have as your MVP 1 through 4, just with these guys right here because they're really at the top. All right. So until next time, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe, and just tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And let's grow Philly Fan Sports. All right. I'm your host, Port City Ace. Out. Peace.